Today's horoscope from Astrocademy Leo May 10, 2022. Today's transits are good for forming or strengthening alliances. Someone might play a key role in helping or motivating you to bring more order into your life. You can be remarkably resourceful right now, and your ability to fish out an opportunity is high. Also today, Mars begins energizing your solar 8th house, and you become more strategic when moving your plans forward until May 24th. It's a fine cycle for exploring an absorbing connection or project. This transit can highlight the power politics in your relationships, and it may be best to clear the air as soon as possible if this is the case. It can be a time for taking action with shared finances, loans, or debts. Desires seem to run more deeply than usual, and can be quite layered and complicated. There can also be stronger energy and motivation for serious study and research during this cycle. You normally are very talkative, and it can be difficult to get a word in edgewise. However, you find yourself curiously unable to speak with today's planetary configuration. It may be that what you have to talk about also involves a step into the unknown, and you are somewhat fearful of the consequences. But if you can take that first step, you will see the difference. Try to be on top of your spending and saving. Today, ambitious Mars slows its roll in watery Pisces, wading into the depths of intuition and magic. As the Martian energy becomes submerged in intuitive feelings, you may feel like it is time to listen to your gut feelings regarding your financial assets and resources. Budgeting can be somewhat difficult, as Mars in Pisces may pull you in a few different directions with sales, investments, and other purchases. But remember not to rush into a financial agreement even if it feels right. Just hours before the moon not only leaves your income sector but wraps up a visit that has helped to energize things across the income, work, and career fronts, Mars returns to your financial sector. This will shift your focus back onto the other side of the financial fence as the warrior planet of the cosmos joins the planets of money, luck, and dreams to begin the push to take your financial power back. Private affairs will run smoothly thanks to your relaxed and open manner. No nasty surprises are waiting around the corner, and you have the chance to finally clear up an old misunderstanding. You are obviously a good listener and give your family and friends the feeling that you're on the same wavelength as them. Turn your image on its head and buckle down seriously with study, work, or romance. Your sudden show of discipline will shock your friends but impress the right person at the right time. Wherever you go, people are pleased to see you. Your poise, self-confidence in matters of the heart opens doors, and you come across as rather an interesting proposition whenever you arrive on the scene. Be sure to make the most of your availability and fully employ your willingness to show interest in others. You always like to see both sides of an issue and like to get along with others. In other words, you usually don't come across as stubborn. However, there is a tendency to go from one idea to the next too quickly, so that you might not even know your own true opinion. Involve yourself in things that take time to complete. Cooking is a good place to start. Make something a little complicated but delicious, and enjoy the results. Overindulgence is far more apt to happen on this day full of your own vibration. As a 5 personality, you often require a lot of stimulation. All of your senses need to be active and engaged to hold your interest. This is, in part, why you are more likely to indulge excessively, even to the point of danger to your health. Look for healthy ways to tantalize yourself. To have the moon return to your income sector during Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion's last full day in your financial sector won't impact him, but it will have an impact on the planets staying on and with perfect timing. On the one hand, the moon will not only return to sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger, but will help to bring income, work, and career matters together in the heart of the working week. However, a clash with planets in your financial sector will also create the kind of financial tension that can fire up your financial passions and fighting spirit. Before leaving Leo today, the moon will clash with Saturn in your relationship sector, something that in every visit this year will put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test. However, this comes just as things are settling back on the relationship front, making this more a chance to get a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. Today's waxing Leo moon doesn't make any major connections to planets. The only energy that we will be feeling is the opposition between the moon and Centaur Chiron in Aries. This opposition allows us to take the initiative to promote healing in our lives. It's a great time to reach out to someone and try to make amends. Understanding our role in the demise of a relationship can help us restore its foundation. This is a time of making up rather than tearing apart. Full moon will be extremely potent and intense, which is why today's chill vibe can help us prepare for that fraught energy. If a situation needs work, something you put on the back burner because you didn't want to deal with it, use today's Leo moon to find balance and peace as you resolve matters without arguing. If you wait until tomorrow, things might not go as expected. On the emotional front, this astrological energy will bring new life to our romantic situations and partnerships. The caveat is that Mars, who is a Leo, shares a minor connection with Neptune, who is retrograde in Pisces. That will make it hard for us to make decisions. Instead of moving forward, it's a good time to reflect on the investments before we commit fully to making them. The lesson of the day is to slow down and to contemplate as to what the best choices for us will be. Seeking advice will be beneficial, as long as it's a trusted source who we know won't lead us astray from the best opportunities and results. In the morning, the Leo moon trines to Mercury in Gemini and Virgo, making it easy to connect to others through speech and writing. This is an excellent time to present research, as we will refuse to downplay our knowledge to make things pleasant for others. Yet, we also understand how to draw in our audience by relating to their specific sensibilities. Others find us intelligent, witty, and pleasant to be around. It's an ideal occasion to communicate with family members, specifically siblings or children. In the afternoon, the moon opposes Venus in Sagittarius, causing hiccups in our relationships. Our need for variety can place us in situations where romantic engagements take a back seat. Ordinarily, asking for space won't be a problem here. It is more likely that issues will arise if we make our needs known improperly or fail to consider someone else's needs. The reverse may also be true. We feel neglected in some capacity by another, which makes us go looking for love in all the wrong places.